Hey guys, it's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to I am so excited because this week as I'm filming this, the Eras Tour is back, baby. We are back in business. We're back to the Eras Tour, which is scary because now Tortured Poets Department is officially a part of the Eras. Okay, we've added an 11th era and I'm a little terrified that Taylor Swift is going to add a Tortured Poets Department set. She posted for a fortnight challenge and it looked like she was propped up against a thing that said ttpd. And you know what that stands for? The Tortured Poets Department. So, we find out in a mere matter of days if the Tortured Poets Department is now added to the set list. And we also find out maybe if some songs have been cut, shuffled around. And now we also have a daunting thought of Tortured Poets Department songs on the docket, if you will, for Surprise Song O'Clock. I just swallowed hard. The thought of losing a Tortured Poets Department song without being in the audience is a little insane. However, in all realness, I am so excited for so many people to get to see Taylor and so many people to get to witness this amazing freaking tour. She's going to so many different places and I am just so excited for what's to come and see what she potentially mashes and what she may add to the official set list. So, in this video, I decided I wanted to conjure up a dream Tortured Poets Department set. And you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I have fought myself over and over and over again about this to the point where I've procrastinated filming this because I couldn't make up my damn mind. I am so serious. Could not, would not. So most sets, like Red has, what, about 5 songs? Lover has about 6. So it kind of varies. Fearless has 3, and then Speak Now, as of right now, has 2, and it kind of fluctuates. Like Midnight's, she does Lavender Haze, Anti-Hero, and then she does Midnight Rain, Vigilante, Mastermind, and Karma. Oh my gosh. Oh, and Bejeweled. So there's 8. Which it was the most recent era at the point of her starring the Eras Tour. So I'm wondering if, oh Taylor, please don't cut songs off Midnight's. Like I'm already sweating. Like I'm literally already sweating thinking about what she might cut. Anyways, so the synopsis of that is I tried not to make this list incredibly long because I know what the Eras Tour is and I tried to base it off of that. And so deep breaths. Now my number 1, I want her to absolutely start off this era with My Boy Only Breaks His Favorite Toys. Emma and I were just on the phone and we're like, there is literally, this song deserves full production. Like the, oh, here we go again. Like just the mere thought, the ounce of thought that she could possibly do that brings me to a screaming place in my head. Like, oh my god, I need to hear that song full production. And it would be the perfect kickoff to the Tortured Poets Department. And then I said from there, do the Tortured Poets Department song, but shortened. I don't know why people are just not jiving with the Tortured Poets Department song that much. However, I can tell you I am quite obsessed with the Tortured Poets Department as a song. I am so obsessed with the way she enunciates modern idiots. Like, we're not idiots, we're idiots. We're idiots. Like, you can hear in her voice, like, the enunciation, what she's trying to come across. Like, she's trying to tell us we are idiots. We're not idiots, we're idiots. You know, like, the pronunciation's just, oh my god. Oh my god. And I could just see like typewriters on the stage. You left your typewriter in my apartment. I could just see it kind of being like the perfect kind of like pathway into so I said it was shortened because that was my excuse on how to conjure up and slide more songs in here. So then I said from there, I want Fresh Out the Slammer. Guys, I am obsessed with Fresh Out the Slammer. I was so valid in saying, oh, I think I'm gonna be obsessed with that song because her vocals are like heavenly and it flows so well, and like it's such like a simple lyric, but the lyrics swirled you into all of my poems. Like, I'm obsessed with it. Like, I absolutely like can't get enough of it. That song just itches my brain so well, and I feel like vocally live that would be just a stunning freaking representation of Taylor's vocals and her like alto range. Please, thank you. Next up on my list, I have Guilty as Sin. I feel like at this point, Taylor has seen online that we're very obsessed with the, what if he's written mine on my upper thigh? Like, I feel like she knows that we know, and I know that I can't shut up and stop singing that. Like, I was in the car with my mom the other night, and I bet you I said it over and over and over again. She's like, oh my God, now I'm gonna start singing it. Like, I can't stop saying it. I really can't. Like, it's so addicting. I just feel like that performance would be so good live. Like, I can just see it in my head. Oh my God. Then I did say I want But Daddy I Love Him, and I'm also gonna do a video on my predictions. Now, this is my dream era's Tortured Poets Apartment set. However, I'm gonna be doing a prediction and how I think that set's gonna go before Thursday when Paris kicks off. So stay tuned for that, because that is definitely next on my list. But Daddy I Love Him, I think it would be so much fun to scream in a crowd, I'm having his baby. No, I'm not, but you should see your faces. Like, that is just so iconic. Like, I've watched so many reactions. I'm having his baby. No, I'm not. And I can literally just see her like, but oh my God, you should see your faces. Like, that would just be so much fun to scream live. But Daddy, I love him. I'm having his baby. No, I'm not. And do like the Cruel Summer. You know when she like throws her head back during Cruel Summer when the smoke machines go off, or smoke streamers on the sides of the stage? Yeah. I'm sitting here like, wait, is this list good enough? I can't fool you. Like, I am so serious. I cannot decide if I like my list or not, because I want every single 31 songs on here. I know I'm making this list way too long, but I need her to sit down and play How Did It End on the piano. I don't really think that there's an option for me not to put it on my Dream Eras Tour set list, because every time that song comes on and I hear this soft, airy, oh, 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 and the bridge alone, My Beloved Ghost and Me Sitting in a Tree, DYING. This needs to be a sit down on the piano, spotlight on the piano. She is playing it, and I'm just saying this half because when she plays this song as a surprise song and I'm not there, I'm gonna be devastated because I am so obsessed with How Did It End, like I am every other 30 of those songs. But I need her spotlight on the piano, playing How Did It End, and then go into the freaking Prophecy. Yeah. Talk about earth-shattering. That's what you see when you look it up in the dictionary. I said the Prophecy, and I did say shortened. Maybe not like the whole thing, but I wish like maybe she'd do like a little interlude or something. Just like, I feel like her vocals and have like an isolated vocal sound to it. Hand on the throttle, thought I caught lightning in a bottle. Oh, but it's gone again. Like, it would just be so beautiful and such like a, I want to say like almost centerpiece of this era if she would do that. Whoever gets the Prophecy as a surprise song, I can't say that I'm not jealous. I said I can do it with a broken heart. Now, this was the one that I was kind of like fighting with because it's very obviously about the Eras Tour. However, people online have said like, oh, you know, it makes me feel bad for going to the Eras Tour, but I think the complete opposite. Like, obviously, Taylor was going through things in her private life that, when the stage lights went out, her brain turned on. And I feel like we were the distraction. Even though like she was putting on like a smile and a brave face for her audience, I feel like at the same token, it was very much like a coping experience for her to get to sing those songs every single night and like see us smiling back at her. So I feel like this one would be a blast live. I feel like it would be a fracking blast live. I just cringed at myself, but I just feel like that would be such a vibe because it is such a bop. It is such a bop. And I feel like that would be so full circle. And then, do I change my list right here, right now on camera? Okay, well, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what? I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna slide in here. I'm gonna get you back. I don't have this on my list as of right now, but I can tell you I've typed it, gone back. Typed it, gone back. And this is just because I can't make up my mind. I did the same thing with I Can Do It With a Broken Heart, but I'm Gonna Get You Back is a bop that I feel like, oh my god, like with the bikes, she uses bikes in the 1989 era. I feel like she could reincorporate that with this performance. Whether I'm gonna be your wife or gonna smash up your bike, I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna get you back. Like, hearing that bridge, even if it's handcuffed, I'm leaving here with you, shattering through a stadium, sounds like something I would personally love. Again, she can do whatever she wants. Like, she can stand there and sing nothing and I will be happy. And this curating this list was a challenge, right? And don't even ask me to rate the album. Like, rate the album 13 out of 10. 13,000 out of 10, 13 million out of 10. The limit does not exist. I cannot rank the album. There is no freaking way. Like, if you were sitting there ranking this album right now, like, you deserve a round of applause because I can't do it. I can't, because I will literally sit there and be like, oh my god, this one's my favorite. And then the next one comes on and I'm like, oh my god, this one's my favorite. And this album is so freaking good that I miss it when I'm listening to it. Like, the other night I was just listening on the couch and I was listening to Peter and I had all the lights out. I was just like listening to my music. And Peter was on and I'm sitting there like, oh my god, like, I already missed the song. It's not even over yet. Like, this is an insane album. An insane album. And her vocals are off the chart. So like, anything, my point is, anything that she decides to sing live from this album on, may it be the set list, may it be a surprise song, is going to be absolutely a knockout of the park. And every time, I'm gonna try and record my surprise song reactions as much as possible. It kind of depends on, like, you know, the time of day it hits and everything, but I am so freaking excited to see what she does with these songs. So then, very last, to close out this era, I want her to do Who's Afraid of Little Me. Talk about powerhouse. Talk about insane performance. This would be it. And can you imagine if she did this right before Rep? Like, if, honestly, I see her doing this set between Evermore and Reputation, because if she closed the freaking Tortured Poets Department set with Who's Afraid of Little Old Me, who's afraid of little old me, stadium lights go out, the snakes come on. Oh my god. Oh, like, oh my god. I think that, like, the Eras Tour is, like, insanely iconic as it is, but can you imagine if she went into Who's Afraid of Little Old Me into the Reputation set? I can't even fathom the amount of screams that I would produce. Anyways, so Well, you guys, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching this, and let me know what your dream Eras Tour Tortured Poets Department set is. I am gonna change my mind like 13 seconds from now, but I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video entertained you in some way, and I sincerely hope I see you, yes you, in the next one. And we'll see what Taylor Swift does on Thursday. Bye guys.